Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Static here. Welcome back. You might notice we're not on the main menu this time. The reason for that is because I'm recording this about maybe 4 to 5 seconds or so after I ended the recording of the last episode. I haven't even edited it yet. I had nothing else to do tonight. It's 2 a.m. now. We started at 1 a.m. last episode, now it's 2. So, you know what? We're gonna move on. We're gonna start tackling our goals, which I just set chronologically like 45 seconds ago. And that is, we're gonna fight Lagombi, see about getting an ice crystal, we only need one I believe, see about killing Lagombi, and moving on. Hopefully getting that green sharpness if we're able to acquire that ice crystal. I think our damage did go down. Hold on a second. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that I say it out loud, I want to take a look at my equipment real quick. The weapon we have does 70 damage and has a decent amount of yellow. This does 100 and loses some yellow, but there's no green change or any of that. Let's just rock this one for this mission. Level 1 Iron Katana is probably just all around not as good as the level 2 Serrated Jaw. So we'll keep the Serrated Jaw for one more mission until we get that ice crystal, and then we'll switch back. Lagombi. Moxie's nice. Let's see about getting Moxie. We got Moxie. Awesome. Just in case. I don't know whenever we'll need it. Okay. Not looking great on the supplies. Luckily we can buy potions though, that's real nice. Stock back up on whetstone, stock back up on cool drinks. I don't need antidotes yet, and they're pretty expensive. Actually no, they're not expensive at all. Why did I think they were expensive? Was I thinking of cool drinks and hot drinks? 600 for a max is fine. We'll do that right now. Just so that we have it and we don't forget. We don't need antidotes for this fight because Lagombi isn't poisonous. But when we fight Gypsyros, we will, and I don't want to be caught with my dick in my hand forgetting that I need antidotes. Might as well get them right now. So anyway, let's move on. What are these brackets going on in that quest objective there? Quest description. They hit me with the SCP Foundation type of briefing up in here. They're redacting things about the Lagombi. Hey, look at this area. We get a map cutscene because it's the first time here. I didn't even realize that this is our first time here, isn't it? This will be the third map on the series, I'm pretty sure. We've been to Jurassic Frontier and Dunes, but this is our first time anywhere else. Look at that. That looks way better on OBS than it does on my monitor. What? Does it look like that in the video? Does it look really blue and nice and icy in the video for you guys? Because in game it looks all gray and hopeless. What? That saturation on OBS makes this look way more beautiful than I thought it was. Hopefully it looks like that in the video. Otherwise I'm getting to see something way better than you guys are seeing. Yeah, that really brings out the blue and all this ice way more. I hope it looks like that. In game, it just looks gray. Wow, alright. I never even noticed that until now. Alright, cool. Bunch of worthless stuff. That sounds about right, actually. I don't know why I thought I would get what I wanted. I assume ice crystals are going to come from blue mining spots, not red ones. But I'm still going to mine the red ones anyway, just in case, because I don't know that for sure. This is a red one, unfortunately. Ice crystal. Okay, so you can get them from red ones. I got 2. I'm pretty sure we only needed 1. because we had 1 out of 2 already, I believe. But if not, now we have 2 anyway. And I'm pretty sure that's all we need. So I'm just going to assume I'm right, and I'm not going to mine anymore. I'm not going to go out of my way to. Let's just get the Lagombi done, and let's move on. And see about upgrading our weapon. I don't think he'll have a crazy hard body, but I also wouldn't think that the Nibel Snarf does either. So here's hoping that this isn't another 24 fiasco of me getting deflected the whole time. Not a good start, not a good sign, not a good start. Could have been unlucky. Maybe I just so happened to hit his arms, which are the hard part. But if I hit anywhere else, I'm fine. I usually don't listen to the game, by the way. Because I'm usually playing the game on my own. So I'm like just sitting here. I don't have OBS pulled up, which is where the game is being ran through my computer. So its audio doesn't play through my headset, it just plays through my monitor. Unless I have OBS pulled up, I don't get to hear the audio. So if I'm sitting there, I don't have OBS pulled up, so I'm not listening to the audio. And even if I do have it pulled up, I'm still probably either listening to YouTube videos if it's a simple mission that I don't need to focus on, or more likely I'm listening to music. Either way, the point of this whole rambling section I just went on for no reason is to say that I usually don't listen to music. I don't listen to the sounds of the game that much. So it's pretty nice to actually come in here and listen to these monsters' themes, because I didn't know until just now that the Lagombi theme song is the same as the Arzuros theme song. They use the same theme, which I didn't know all the way up until right now. Never knew that. And it makes sense because their skeleton is the exact same. But I just didn't know. Just didn't know. This whole tirade I went on with pointless rambling and explanations of things that didn't matter was all just to point out that I didn't know that Lagombi and Arzuros had the same theme song. Just didn't know. I don't know why I tried to sharpen, because I knew he would do that. I should have timed it better. Like right now. That was unlucky. There's no way. Are you for real? I'm about to not even sharpen anymore, just on a matter of principle, because that pissed me off. That was like good timing, but I just so happened to be like an inch close enough for him to slightly hit me with that rollover. Are you guys able to see what I mean by this guy's moveset doesn't go very well with my playstyle of parrying? Unless I knew him really well. Because he's got very fast, rapid attacks where he darts back and forth with his whole body like that. And predicting when those are going to happen, that was masterful timing. That was a flinch reaction. My reaction time is crazy good for that one. Being able to like predict when those are going to happen and be able to time the parry right doesn't happen very often, especially when I'm up close to him. That parry I just pulled a second ago was kind of luck, I gotta admit. That was a pure body reflex. Actually, you know what? I did successfully just predict that one dash he just did. Maybe there is a method, like, to the madness here that I can figure out. Because you know what? The point of the series is to like learn monsters I don't usually learn, and like try to learn new things about them, glean new information so I can fight them better in the future. This is a perfect monster for that. I don't dislike Lagombi. I just am not crazy interested in him, and his moveset is hard to play against. So this would be a perfect monster to really buckle down and just try to learn. So when I fight him again in the future, and when I fight Snow Baron Lagombi in the future, which I will be doing, for sure, it won't go so bad, and I can parry him more accurately. The only moves I can parry consistently on this guy are the ones that he shares with Arzuros. And for those of you that don't know, when I say that he and Arzuros share the same skeleton, what that effectively means is that you can boil it down simply to monsters that just like share the same body type and shape. I'm not exactly a game developer, so I can't tell you like the method of how they create models for their games. but a skeleton is kind of, from my understanding of it, take this with a grain of salt. They basically like form a skeleton of a type of monster, and then they'll take that skeleton and design the monster around it. And that skeleton forms as a template for other monsters of the same type. So they'll form a skeleton, turn it into our Zuros, then they'll copy and paste that same skeleton and turn that into Lagombi. And there you have two similar monsters in type, but are effectively two completely different monsters. So they'll share the same body type, similar sizes, and they'll have some move overlap. So some of these moves Lagombi is doing, our Zuros also does, because they share the same skeleton. And those moves I know, because our Zuros I do know. I do fight our Zuros. I hope that makes sense. Our Zuros is another not crazy complex monster, but he's more simple in a good way than Lagombi is. So I like fighting our Zuros as a training monster. I fight our Zuros a lot for either warm-ups whenever I'm hopping on, and I just will like fight a decent monster to get my motor skills warmed up, or if I'm trying out a new weapon for the first time, I'll do the G rank kill 2 our Zuros mission. Because I think the G2, I think it's a G2 mission. The G2 kill 2 our Zuros mission I think is a perfect training mission for learning new weapons in my opinion. You get to kill 2 our Zuros, and our Zuros again is a simple monster with a simple moveset. So it gives you that freedom of fighting an easier monster to practice against. It's G rank, so they're still hard enough at that level that you can actually like have a big enough challenge to put some time into it. You're not hitting them 3 times and they're dying immediately. And there's 2 of them. So once you kill one monster, you still have a whole other monster to fight that gives you a second chance to learn new things. Whereas obviously Lagombi, because of his like very fast moves and dipping around the map real fast, wouldn't exactly serve as good of a training monster as everyone else does. So between the two, I fought Lagombi way less. We're not doing too bad against him right now, though. I'm landing some pretty decent hits against him. I'm parrying some more of his moves. That wasn't bad. That was not bad at all. I didn't parry very many of his Lagombi attacks, and I did get punished by a few of them as well because they caught me off guard. Most of my parries were isolated to his Arzuros attacks, the very basic slapping kind of moves. But I still like fought him pretty well. I think that went all right. I did parry, I think, 2 of his Lagombi moves. That wasn't bad. That was pretty well, I think, actually. And we got the ice crystals we need. So that's Lagombi down, and now we can upgrade our weapon and get green sharpness. We will be sacrificing 20 damage, but that's fine, because we'll be just back down to however much damage we had before we upgraded the serrated jaw. And it was working fine for us then, so that'll be alright. And we'll have green sharpness, which is huge. This very early in the game, sharpness is absolutely more valuable than damage. I can make up for damage with skill. I can play well and get good hits and make up for damage by maximizing my damage output in time. But I can't make up for sharpness. I just can't make up for that at all. You either have the sharpness or you don't. Another ice crystal just to be safe. Alright, let's go take a look at this weapon. Iron Katana. Level it up, and we'll equip. We can level it up again with Beolite ore. I don't know how to get Beolite ore. That might be a 4-star thing, I assume. That's alright. There we go. Not a whole lot of green. Not very much at all. Like that'll go down pretty fast. But the idea that we have any green is worth its weight in gold. That means at least for a few hits, we'll be playing as well as we should be playing. we can just sharpen more often. We'll go through our green, get into yellow, and if it becomes unbearable in certain points, then we'll just sharpen without dipping into orange. Damn your Hermitar, I think he spawns in the dunes. So we have cool drinks, so we're fine. We're good to go. Pretty sure it spawns in the dunes. Yeah, according to this quest description, it is. A buddy of mine. Alright, big guy. He probably spawns at 3, actually, doesn't he? Hold on. I'm gonna bank on him spawning in 3. I'm not gonna use a cool drink quite yet. I think he spawns in 3. I'm fairly confident on this idea. He's a crab, and 3 is like the oasis area. You know what I mean? I bet he would spawn in 3. Yep, that's what I thought. Am I a genius? I think so. There he is. Let's give him a run for his money. Immediate deflect because he just clipped through me and forced me to hit his shell. That's nice. I like that. Yeah, that shell is going to deflect us, even though we have green sharpness. His first move is the impenetrable shield. That's nice. That will also infinite deflect, no matter what our sharpness is, even if we have purple sharpness. Already dropped the yellow. He's immediate doing the impenetrable shield again. What? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go through yellow, and let's see how long it lasts. Or not lasts, but how long until it gets unbearable to use. Okay, cool. Did this guy predict where I'm going to be? What's he doing? It looks like, unless I'm just getting lucky, if I aim for where I would usually aim, I can actually get by with yellow sharpness. Which would then mean that out of the 3 monsters, the only one where green sharpness mattered that much is Nibelsnarf. And that's the one we chose to do. That hurts. That hurts bad. I guess it was bound to happen though, because we wouldn't have known that we needed green sharpness until we fought Nibelsnarf. Even if I fought Lagombi and Daimyo Hermitar first, we would have gotten to Nibelsnarf with the serrated jaw thinking we were fine, and we still would have learned the hard way. So no matter what, the experience would have been the same. It's just the order of how it happened that changed. I don't know why I didn't sheave that. I could have, and I just chose not to. Dude, why are you hard spamming the one move that I can't do anything about physically? I literally can't do anything about that as far as I'm aware. Even if I have purple sharpness, it's the highest sharpness in the game. That like attack specifically makes him so that his whole body deflects you while he's blocking. It's like a block attack that you can't do anything about. There might be some specific counter to it that you can do, but I don't know about it if it is. So as far as I'm concerned, I can't do anything about that. That's just you cheating. Why are you doing this? Normally I never get hit with that attack, but that's like the second time now that he's attacked not where I'm standing. Because he didn't attack where I was with that attack. He attacked where I was like about to be. If he was attacking where I was, he would have come up directly below me, but he didn't. Usually, like, if he's doing that attack, you can just kind of run around and avoid him, because he's targeting you, and you dodge him by running out of the way. But if he's going to attack randomly, or if he's going to attack where I'm currently moving towards? What? How am I supposed to avoid that? I've never had him do that to me before. That's super unfair. Now he's just hitting me with a bunch of bullshit attacks that are really fast and don't even knock me over because they weren't strong enough. Just trying to hit me with chip damage. He just hit me with the block again. Stop, dude. He did it again! Are you for real? One more time. Yup, there it is. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Another chip damage attack. Nice. Parried that. That's cool. I didn't know the timing on it, so I had to actually physically watch him so I could react to it. Still worked, though. It worked. Well, this fight's annoying. Dude just spams chip damage attacks that don't even knock me over. And then hard spams the block. What the hell? What is... Wait, what the... I see a light outside of my window. That kind of makes me a little bit nervous. That light wasn't there before, was it? I was just, like, I'm just sitting here playing the game, and I just all of a sudden just see a light going into my window. It's not reacting to me looking at it, so I'm gonna assume that's not somebody doing it, like, up to something. Alright, let's pretend that's not going on out of my peripheral vision. Let's just ignore that. I don't have blinds on my window, so there's not really anything I can do about that. I either get to sit here and be paranoid about it, or I just ignore it and keep playing the game, and I'm going to choose the latter. Although I will keep looking over at it every now and again. I have really good peripheral vision, so like I was just sitting here playing the game, and out of the corner of my eye I see just a light show up. It's just like in the distance. I'm moving my head and it's fading in and out, so I'm pretty sure that it's on the other side of a tree and I'm seeing between the branches, and that's what that is. So I don't know what that is. That wasn't there the whole time, I don't think. I've never seen that before. I don't know what that would be. It's too dark outside to see with the lights on in my room. It's 2:30 in the morning. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna pretend that that's not going on, and I'm not gonna panic about it. This dude is loving. Oh man. He is in love with the concept of spamming the worst attacks and moves in his entire arsenal. Dude hits me with like 13 blocks in a row, and then 16 just jump slams in a row. And then another block for good measure, most likely, in most cases. Oh, there it is. Parried too early again. Holy shit, dude. I don't know the timing on that attack, and I just can't figure it out for some reason. I'm just too fucking dumb. Where are you attacking? Why? I've never seen him do this. Usually he targets me, or like one of my palicos, but this whole mission he's just been doing it randomly. What? Is there a method to this madness? Stop hard spamming fast chip damage attacks, bro. Okay, man. Oh, this is annoying. This is actually more annoying than usual. I was expecting this to be bad, but you're actually getting a front row seat to a show that's worse than usual. They must have hired worse actors for this performance. The show itself was already bad, but now they've got garbage actors to follow it up, making it completely worse. And not in a good way. Yeah, that yellow sharpness isn't doing me any favors. I'm gonna go ahead and charge him. Light is still there, but I did forget about it for a second, so that's progress. Dude's eating a carcass? Do crabs eat just straight up meat in the real world? Are they carnivores? Like, I guess I just never thought about it. Now that I think about it, they don't seem like... Hold on, okay. This is bothering me now. I gotta look this up. I'm looking up crustacean diet. Crustacean diet. Microscopic organisms, algae, and plankton, while their larger counterparts enjoy diets of snails, plants, and the larvae and eggs of other marine life. Really? They eat snails? This is crustacean, though. That's kind of vague. What about crabs specifically? Smaller crabs, algae, seaweed, worms, small clams, and shrimp. Larger crabs can eat squid, snails, mussels, other crabs, and small fish. What? I didn't know they were carnivores. I'll be damned. I never thought about it. Normally you would equate, like, carnivorous diet to having, teeth. Having sharp, like, fanged teeth, or cone teeth in some cases. But I don't think crabs have that, right? They just have mandibles. So I guess it never really occurred to me that they would eat meat. How odd. Even though it's not particularly necessary, like to a crucial point, the increased sharpness up to green is definitely helping. Whenever we're using green sharpness, like, we don't get deflected at all unless we hit a delicate part like the shell. Alright, dude. Whenever we're with yellow, sometimes we get deflected off of the legs as well, which is super annoying. So using that green sharpness, it's not crazy necessary like it would have been for Nibel Snarf, but it's absolutely helping. I don't think it was pointless. One more time, please. I don't like the crabs. Like, I already don't like them. But this is worse than usual, quite genuinely. He's hard spamming, like, the worst moves in his arsenal. And has been the whole fight. This is so bad. I don't like this fight. It's just annoying, man. You gonna target somebody? Okay, it looks like he's targeting me. See, this is what I'm talking about. He's actually targeting, like, me, coming up behind me, so I can avoid it. When you just choose random spots on the map, I can't really avoid that, can I? Yep, one more time, big guy. Nice one. Oh, again! I just saw something move out there. I don't like the fact that I don't have blinds on my window. Hold on a second. I need to really see what's going on out there. Alright. I turned the lights off in my room, which, I mean, that doesn't really help me very much with seeing out there. It does, like, keep the lights out of my room in such a way that I can at least see things out there. So if there's somebody in the backyard, I'll be able to see them. But it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable because I don't have blinds on my window, which means with my lights off, it'll be a little bit harder to see me if there is anybody out there. I'm sure there's nobody out there, but I've never noticed this light before. And fun fact about me, for those who don't know, I am afraid of the dark. I get very paranoid about things that I can't see. I absolutely hate the unknown. I fear nothing. I'm incredibly brave in terms of, like, subject matter. There's subjects that don't scare me, no matter what it is. Like, it could be literally anything and it doesn't scare me at all. But the one thing that gets me is the fear of the unknown. That is the one thing that gets me. So the idea that I can't see anything outside of my room, but I do see a singular light that I'm not used to, and I keep occasionally seeing like movement out of the corner of my eye that may or may not be real. Yeah, man. I don't like that very much. I don't like that very much. I just don't. That really irks me a lot. If it was broad daylight and I was having the same experience, I wouldn't care at all. I could even literally see somebody out there in broad daylight, and I would be completely unconcerned. But it's the idea that it's the middle of the night and I can't see that really gets me. Oh, okay, that's kind of nerve-wracking. Anyway, lights are off. I'm now submerged in darkness. I can see the fence in the backyard, so if there's somebody there, I'll be able to see them. And if I can see them, then I'm not scared of them. It's only when I can't see them that I start to panic. So let's move on. Let's kill the other thing that we can see. I just unpaused and he immediately hits me with the Gangnam Style block. Are you for real? One more time. Oh no, he's going for the second best option. Dude, what is wrong with this guy? You can't, no. You can't make this up, man. There's no way this is real. I'm bringing you down, big guy. I'm playing in the complete darkness. I normally don't like to do this because it hurts my eyes, and this is no exception. But between that or having my window wide open with no blinds while I'm in the light and something out there isn't, I'll take my chances. I'll be fine with the eye damage. I just hit his shell and killed him. I bet he feels silly now. I bet he feels real dumb for that. I hit his shell, and the shockwave of the force traveled through the shell and tickled his body, and it killed him. That's pathetic. That's pathetic, man. I don't know what to tell you. Monster Bone L. We needed that for something, didn't we? Although I'm pretty sure we needed that for a weapon upgrade, which doesn't matter to us now because we're using a different weapon for its sharpness, so it's not really important anymore. Alright. That light is still there. I'm sure that light has been there the whole time. Maybe it's just like the orientation of the tree. I've never noticed it before. Like maybe a branch has drooped down more than usual today or something. I'm sure it's been there the whole time. It might just be a street light on the other side of the trees. But I don't know that. I've never noticed that before, so it makes me nervous. I don't know why anybody would just be shining a light in a static position for an extensive period of time at 2:30 in the morning. Especially not as high up as it is, because it's not on the ground. I'm sure that's a street light. I'm pretty confident it's a street light that I just didn't know was there. But what if it isn't? You know what I mean? There's no blinds on my window. It's the middle of the night. I can't see shit out there. What if it isn't? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alright, anyway. We got a red text bubble, so I think that was all we needed. Those were the keys. Abyssal mushrooms to the Jurassic Frontier. No way. Is this an urgent quest? Wait, where the fuck is this? Where was this at? Where was this at? Oh, right here. I'm down. Odd blade sharpening sounds. Alright. Let's recall back for a minute. I had an assumption that this is why this happened, but I didn't bring it up because whenever I bring something up in this series, I end up being wrong and I look stupid, okay? But follow with me here. Let's recall back to like episode 1 or 2 when I did that abyssal mushroom mission and I thought, oh man, isn't something cool supposed to happen in this mission? Why isn't anything cool happening? And I like was confident that something cool was happening, and then I was wrong and I looked like a fool because I like built up hype to nothing. This is why. It's because there's another abyssal mushroom collecting mission in the same map that something cool does happen on. That's why I thought that. Okay? I wasn't wrong. I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb, alright? I was just misguided. I was just misinformed. It was bad timing on my part. Is all it was. Okay? I wasn't wrong. It's still here, okay? 8 abyssal mushrooms, just like the 5 abyssal mushrooms. Very similar. Only 3 difference. And something cool does happen on this one. I'm excited. And you guys should be too. Because we are 36 minutes in. Which means, I think, we have time for this mission. So I will fit this in to this episode. I don't know how long this will take, actually. This might put us over an hour. This might be our first over an hour episode. Because something cool does happen here. But we can choose to ignore it. And I think the right answer is to ignore it. In fact, it might even be required that we ignore it. But I don't know that for sure. So I'm not going to ignore it. Which then means this might completely waste our time and put us over the hour threshold depending on how long this takes. Because I don't know how long it'll take. You know what, actually? Let's do something about that. Because I don't want this to go over to an hour. So, let's just set boundaries for ourselves here. Something cool is going to happen here that isn't part of the mission. But I want to experience it, and I want to show you guys. So, we won't bring it to completion, even if we can. I don't know if we can, but if we can, we're not going to. We're just going to fight him for a while. We're just going to experience the cool thing, the cool monster, the cool experience for a while, okay? We're going to experience him for a while, and we're going to move on. We're not going to try to kill anybody. We're not going to try to do anything wild and wacky. I just want to show you guys the cool thing. Because it is pretty cool. And I will provide a little bit of a spoiler warning. I already have. Or not a spoiler warning, but I will provide a spoiler. There is no warning. I've already spoiled you. It's too late. Okay? I will spoil you a little bit here. Because the monster, the cool thing here is a monster, obviously. That's what the blade sharpening sound's referring to. And the monster that they're referring to, this guy right here, is the single monster in the game that I'm best at fighting out of anybody. There's not a single monster in the game that I'm better at fighting. Didn't iframe his roar though. That's a shame. I'm not going to try to iframe anymore. I've given up. Lost all hope. Getting greedy for that hit. Failed. Not a perfect start by any means here. I've already missed hits that I wasn't trying to miss. All we need to do is get into Valor. Get into Valor and we're fine, because I can parry his attacks like no other. There we go. Oh, I missed the parry on that. I feel like a jackass. Try me again. Oh, the yellow sharpness. That's gonna get me screwed, isn't it?
Oh man, misplaced. Fine, that's fine. I told you. Okay, I wasn't lying. I'm good at this game. Why did the audio just drop? Did that happen for you guys? Did I hit my headset or something? Why why did it just like plummet in volume? Oh, that was pretty loud. I don't know what just happened. Very strange. Oh, I didn't expect him to miss. I didn't expect him to miss that one either. What are you doing, man? What are all these mistakes you're dropping? Can we even kill him here? I'm assuming it's scripted in such a way that you can't kill him, but I'm wondering if you can like at least break a part of his body or something. Or at least like stagger him maybe. If we can stagger him, then oh, there it is. We broke his head. Hey, can we kill him? Oh, juke. Sharpen. Oh, you're leaving? Come on, man. Oh, man. I told you guys I was good at the game, alright? I wasn't lying. That is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. That guy is harder than anybody we fought up till now, but I've fought him so much more than anybody else. That is the one monster in the whole game whose moveset I know like the back of my fucking hand. Every single thing he does. The frame he starts, I know what he's doing. I know where the placement is going to be, and I know what the timing is. Watch through what we just did. Besides him clipping me with a no knockback attack that lit me on fire, I don't think I got hit a single time. Everything he did, I parried that whole time, and I broke his head. We're not even supposed to fight him in this mission. He's meant to be like a little bit overpowered for our level at the moment. He's supposed to just kind of be like a surprise, haha. Here's a really jacked monster you're not meant to fight, get in the way of your mission and catch you off guard kind of guy. So we're not like on level for him quite yet. And I still kicked his ass. Absolutely fucking destroyed him. If he is killable in this mission, which I'm not going to try it because I'm trying to record a series, not waste my time with experiments. If he is killable in this mission, I could very easily do it. Very simply. I'm not that good at everybody in this game, but I am good at him. I am that good at him. I am really good at fighting that dude, and there are other monsters that I'm also really good at fighting, although not as good. But I still have a long way to go. I'm not going to act all arrogant and pretend like I'm super good at the game, because I'm not. I definitely am not bad at the game, by any means. I'm very well aware that I'm good at the game, but I still have a long way to go. My main profile is only level like around 390 or so. I think it's 395 now, which is a decently high level. But the maximum level you can be is 999. So I'm only like almost not even half of the way to that point yet. Like not even close. I'm not even close to halfway to max level. And I would say I'm as good as my level shows, which means I still have that many levels to go before I can really say that I'm like at the top class. And it's exciting because I do definitely plan on getting to that point. I do want to get my main account to level 999, even though that's probably many, many months worth of grinding still in the works, even if I was actively working towards that goal. It's exciting because I definitely plan on doing it. which is why I'm considering switching to that main account when I beat the game with this account. Because if I'm going to do it anyway, it might be nice to document the journey and show some of the things that I'm doing either on my own or with people online, helping some of my friends grind out things for them and getting levels while I do it, helping to fight deviants that I haven't fought for both myself and them. It might be fun to show some of those steps and show the experience of playing this game with other people. Hey, there he is. Hey, big guy. I'll see you later, man. I can't wait to fight you for real. I'm looking forward to it. I'll probably end up making his armor for low rank, high rank, and G rank. The big guy. Blade Tail. I'm absolutely astounded we don't have the abyssal mushrooms for this. We're just getting crazy unlucky now. I've been wandering in circles just trying to talk to you guys to fill the dead air. Because I don't want to just be silent. I know I spent all that time rambling on about how good I am at the game. Again, like, that's not the point I'm trying to convey. And I don't want it to seem like that's the point I'm trying to convey. I just want you guys to know that I'm not bad at the game. I'm not bad at the game. So hopefully you'll stick around and we'll be able to experience the rest of the game together. And you can see some pretty fun fights while you're at it. I'm not just some noob at the game wasting time who's still trying to like learn the mechanics and the controls, and that is what you're here to see. I know what I'm doing. I still have such a long way to go before I can really claim that I'm great at the game, but I have so much time that I'm at least able to say that I'm good at it. And I'm not gonna pretend to be humble in the sense that I'm gonna pretend that I'm not good at the game, because I'm definitely good. Like this, for example. I failed the iframe again. Come on now. I only get that iframe like 50% of the time. Oh, I got greedy for damage. I didn't expect him to just immediately enter that attack with no like changes in position. That was kind of weird. He keeps just barely like not being hit by some of my attacks here. That's really annoying. I should be in Valor already if I wasn't playing cringe-like. And there we go. Oh man, yellow sharpness. Where did his flame line go? What? Why didn't he throw a flame line? Does that not happen in low rank? Or was that just like the game glitching or something? Usually like he'll do the tail swing and like a line of fire will come out that counts as an attack. It's like a ranged attack that he has. But it just didn't that time. Does he not do that in low rank at all? Am I so used to the higher level one that I didn't know that? I don't know. Broken his head twice, it would seem. Okay. Didn't expect that attack to hit me so early. It was because of where I was standing. So the hitbox on the base of his tail. Oh, there it is. I guess it was because his tail wasn't glowing yet. The hitbox on his base of his tail hit me before his actual tail did, because I happened to be standing in a really unlucky spot. Let's go ahead and heal up. He does a lot of damage because we're underleveled for this objectively. If this attack hits me at once, I'm assuming it insta-kills me. That's his, like, super attack. If it does crazy damage, and since we're underleveled, I'm assuming it would just immediately kill me if that landed once. Luckily, I've parried it 100% of the time so far, so we're fine. Well, there we go. We got hit once because I was in a very unfortunate spot, and I failed to parry it from there. I definitely could have, but I would have had to parry it like earlier than the normal timing because of where his hitbox reached me from. And that's a very unfortunate thing to try and predict because sometimes it works like that and sometimes it doesn't, and it's hard to tell the difference sometimes. So yeah, the base of his tail could have counted as a hitbox and hit me, like it did. Or maybe it wouldn't, and me parrying early with that in mind would just be me parrying too early, and now I'm open and I'll get hit by the actual attack. It's hard to tell. I took a gamble, and it didn't pay off. If I had parried early, I would have been fine. Oh, there we go. That should be the rest of them. Yes. This took a lot longer than I expected because I didn't think it would take so damn long just to get these mushrooms, but I guess that's how it's been going this whole series, so I should have expected that, I guess. We've broken his head twice. I wonder if he really is killable. That makes me wonder. I might look it up after this. I'm not going to do it here. I'm trying to record a series, not waste time with funny experiments that may or may not pay off. So if he is killable, I'm not going to. That will be something for you guys to figure out, or for you to look up. And for me to look up as well, because I'm also curious. The idea that we're able to break his head kind of alludes to the possibility that he would be killable, but maybe not. It's not a guarantee. I don't know. He will be killable pretty soon, though. So keep an eye out for that. I apologize. I spent the whole mission basically talking about how good I am at the game. I don't want to sound like extremely arrogant and prickish. When it comes to this game, I often end up sounding like that because I've put literally thousands of hours into this franchise, and I'm not new anymore. I know what I'm doing. I really do. And I don't want to act humble by lying and saying that I'm not good at the game, because that's just not true. In all honesty, I'm good at the game. I'm not trying to be arrogant. I'm not trying to brag. I'm trying to be honest. I am good at the game. And I'm nowhere near as good as I could be. I'm nowhere near the best. I still have a long way to go, a lot more to learn. And that's why I'm trying to learn these things in this series. I'm trying to spend this series learning things that I didn't know about monsters I don't usually fight, picking up new things, and mastering movesets a little bit more that I usually wouldn't because I don't fight those monsters very much. I'm trying to learn new things because I know there's so much more for me to learn. So I don't want to come off to you guys and make it sound like I'm just spending this whole series bragging and being arrogant and saying that I'm great, because I'm not. I'm good. I'm not great. But I'm not bad either, and I just want that to be clear. I'm not going to pretend like I'm bad. There it is. There's the name of who we were just fighting. Glavenus. Or as some people say, Glavenus. I don't know why you'd say that. That's stupid. You're dumb if you call it Glavenus. Do we have a mission for Glavenus already? Or were they just talking about him? Oh no, they were just talking about him? Man. That sucks. And we don't have an urgent quest. That's kind of a shame. So I guess there's a little bit more to do. But because that was a red text bubble, that means the missions we did just do were keys. So we weren't wasting time. We progressed the story, but not enough to go to the next star. I did just see that there was a Royal Ludroth mission in there that wasn't there before. So I'm gonna take a confident guess and say that's one of the remaining keys for this star. We'll take that Royal Ludroth on next mission, and that'll be one step further into the star and one step closer to getting to the next star. Moving on to fight Glavenus for real, which will be a lot of fun. I'm excited to show you guys the real Glavenus fight, because as you guys saw, I know how to fight him. I really do. 24 armor. Look at that. There's his helmet. Little sneak peek for his armor that we have yet to unlock, because me breaking his head gave us a couple of his items for free. His armor is pretty cool. His G rank armor looks super nice. I'm definitely not going to be making any of these though that we have unlocked at the moment. Our Tetsukabra armor works perfectly fine for getting us the rest of the way through the star, so we'll be alright. As far as weapon upgrades go, we need Belite Ore. I'm assuming that's a 4-star thing. Should we do this just for the hell of it? Just to see if maybe there's an upgrade after this that'll be nice? Even if there is, I doubt we could get it until 4-star anyway. I'm just gonna hold off. We're gonna use the green sharpness for the rest of the star. Okay, a little sort through there. And that should be everything for us today. A pretty good episode. We made a lot of progress, and I got to show you that I'm not lying. I really do know how to play this game. At that, Monster Glavenus, not Glavenus, oh man, me making a joke about it has plagued my tongue. Now I can't stop thinking about it being Glavenus. You've done this to me. You people who call it Glavenus have done this to me. And there's one man I know personally that calls it Glavenus, and he knows that I'm talking about him. I'm not going to name drop him quite yet, but inevitably I will eventually. We'll see when it gets to that point. Anyway, Glavenus, as he's meant to be called, as he should be called. I'm glad we were able to fight him, so I can show you guys that this, hopefully, once we get further in, will be a lot more fun to watch in general. And I should be able to show you guys some pretty neat things that I can do and make it pretty enjoyable to watch. Some very high octane, intense action, hopefully. That's my goal and my hope. So anyway, guys, I'm excited to get to there. I hope you guys are as well. Next episode, we'll be taking on Royal Ludroth, and if we unlock another key after that, we'll take that on immediately, because we don't have any other upgrading to do. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm glad you could be here. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.